Welcome to the Rescue Rundown. I'm Dave Morris alongside Melinda Pribble from the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. Great to see you.
You too, thank you.
We have our hands full today with this little guy. Who do we have?
His name is Little Bit. He is a pug mix. He is about 15 pounds, 2 years old. So
Pug
he
mix,
is a very curious.
2 years old and
yes.
Tons of energy.
Yes. He's been cooped up, so this is fun for him to get out. So
he was ready to get out.
He is.
Get on the stage, if you will.
Yes.
Stare at all of his friends out in the newsroom.
See your face. It's that adorable little pug eyes. Yeah.
Good looking dog.
Yes, he's very sweet.
How long have you guys had a Little Bit?
Just a few weeks.
Okay.
So he's gone through all of his vaccinations. He is up to date on all of his shots. He is microchipped, and he's ready for adoption.
He's ready for adoption,
yes.
And you can find him and other such available adoptable dogs and cats at the Central Oklahoma Humane Society, 7500 Northwestern. Today's topic, very relevant, is weather preparedness and awareness, if you will, for your pets. You have a good list, some of these things I hadn't even thought of how to prepare yourself, of what to do during a weather emergency, if it comes to that,
right.
Or just to be prepared during a storm. Now, I may or may not last night have been sitting on the couch watching a Chopped marathon with a cat snuggled up right next to me, and then here comes the storms, and the cat's looking around, and it's not the first lightning, thunder episode. Pretty soon, another one shakes the building, and the cat's like taking storm precautions, don't see the cat for a while. However, so the cat took shelter, and shelter is one of the things that you guys recommend to be prepared for a weather emergency.
Exactly. A lot of animals just have that fear of the unknown, and they hear this loud noise, have no idea what it is, and want to go somewhere that they'll feel safe. Whoa. Let's see if we can get that back on you. Okay, there you go.
Good job, Melinda. Bang, it's back on.
Always have your pets with their ID, always, always. So yeah, a lot of pets, they just want to go somewhere safe. So if they have somewhere in your house where they like to go, a bathroom or a closet or something like that, where it's just a rainy day, that's totally fine if they want to feel safe. But whenever it comes to actually taking shelter in the event of an actual tornado, we always suggest that you have them familiar if it's something underground, that you have taken them there before, that they...
I think that's a good point, to have your storm shelter or your closet or whatever ready for storm action, but then to acclimate the dog or cat to, hey, here's what this is. So it's not the first time they're like, why are we going in here? And
right.
that just heightens their anxiety, I guess.
Exactly. If it's the first time that they go in there during a storm, then they're probably not going to want to go back next time. So it's better to get them.
So speaking of such, it's also a matter of having that shelter or closet prepared, and perhaps some poisons and things like that removed in advance.
Yes.
Or at least
this is a good time of year to just go do an inventory of what you may have down and where, if it's, whoa. Okay. I think you want to go play.
We may break Greg into the show here at this point.
Let's see. We'll let you go play if that's what you want. Okay.
All right. Hound is officially loose in the studio. Very nice. Greg Singleton is going to go after a Little Bit.
He is supervised. He's good.
Paige is going to have fun tracking this scenario. This is going to be fantastic. But in your storm shelter, perhaps you have some poisons, or who knows, there may be crickets or spiders or something.
Yeah,
something to check out in advance.
Yes, absolutely. Go clean it out and have all of the necessities that you would, water, extra.
And there you see some of the tips that we had there that you provided earlier. And finding baits is a good thing, and one of those things I hadn't thought of that to go look for.
You don't want to learn the hard way that something is down in somewhere that your pet gets into. So now is the time to go check it out.
Well, we mentioned the anxiety and how pets cope. The shenanigans are afoot in the studio. But speaking of, let's say that the water is rising, as we had the storms last night with a lot of rain, so maybe you need to leave, evacuate. So you need to have some things on hand so you're not searching. I'm putting words in your mouth at this point.
No, you're exactly right. That's one of the things that we really recommend, because just like people, whenever we have to go, we talked a little bit about traveling with your pet last week. Those same things hold true for evacuating with severe weather. So you want to always make sure that you have their leash, their tags, their collar on them at all times. That's one of the most important things that that you can do in the event of an evacuation. We just, sorry, so many fun things here.
Little bit's just so excited. He's like, wow, there's so much to look at.
There
So
is.
happy. But the items, make sure you have your leash, your carrier on hand, ready to go.
Yes.
You don't have a whole lot of time to be spending
Right.
searching for these items.
Those
that-
things can be included in your emergency kit.
I
as
think
your
the cat
family.
carrier was over here, but it's not there now. One of those things to find in advance.
Yes.
And speaking of such, let's say something did happen, have a first aid kit ready.
Yes. You never know, in the event that something does happen, you'll just want, just like we take care of our, our children want to take care of our fur babies too. So just have anything that you would need really for your family, just standard first aid items.
Some Band-Aids, ointments,
Yeah,
towels, things
yeah,
like
just
that,
things
just in
to-
case.
Yes.
Something else you were mentioning before we got started here, there's actually some technology in play, and you mentioned when a little bit slipped his collar there for a second, always got to have the information on the
Yes.
cat and the dog, but there's an app, the ASPC app.
Yes, there's ASPCA has a pet
SPCA,
safety app,
okay.
and if you go and download that, it gives you the opportunity to upload your pet's photos, to put in all their medical information, and really just have things ready in the event, worst case scenario. You can push that out if your pet does go missing in a severe weather disaster, and they will push that out to a lot of the shelters that they are partnered with. And so if your pet does get turned in at another shelter, they would have all of that, all of your pet's medical history and anything that they needed to know about that required special
So the
attention.
animal community would be tied in, looped
Yes,
into,
yes.
hey, this information, this little guy has gone missing, here's what we know about him, last location, stuff like that.
Yes.
Because I want to say recent storm, tornado season, there were several displaced animals, and a lot of them had to be finding a new home.
Yes, just with our organization, we had 150 pets that came to us, and we were only able to find homes for a portion of those and ended up having to rehome 85 of those pets that we could not identify their owners.
So suddenly they had to have a new family. Wow, that's terrible.
It is, yeah. We always want to be able to reconnect.
Yes, but good
Yes.
that they did find new homes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so there you have it, some tips and tricks on the rescue rundown of what to do during this storm season, and it looks like it may be a somewhat active storm season. We've had the storms early this spring. They may continue, who knows, including some this week, so stay weather aware for you and your pets. And a little bit, oh my goodness, he wants to play.
He does. He is ready to find his forever home. He has been cooped up for too long, as you can see. So he. Come on. Okay, I'll hold you. Maybe he just
Good
wants
stuff.
to be held.
Melinda, good job with this segment. And as always, we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, more Rescue Rundown can be found on their website, along with an inventory of cats and dogs available for adoption, and more weather information at okhumane.org. And we have more Rescue Rundowns. I believe we are 75 episodes in at newsok.com.